What's going on, guys? I'm going to be going through Azami's for Consulate now. I'm going to go through 3 of the sites: basement, top floor and piano. Yeah, I'm starting off the basement just because it's my favourite site to play Azami on out of all 3 of them. So yeah, what I like to do is I'll make a rotate here. I'll make it with impacts, obviously, because I played the SMG in game. Or you want like your shotgun player to make it, and then you want to put an Azami on the backside here, on the backside of this box. Make sure you put it on the right box because there's 2 boxes here. And this one's a little bit further forward, so if you put it on that box, it gets stuck there and makes a corner, and you don't really want that. I mean, you might want that, but if you're trying to block the rotate hole, you don't want that, because obviously there's like a big fucking pizza chunk slice missing out there, which I personally don't want. The next one I like to do is on this side here, on the side of this. You could put it on that side as well, but just like to cover more with this. And then you can peek around it to pick the breach, if you want to play aggressive on the breach. Rather than just standing like pixel peeking like the side here. Without this, you just preferable because there's only really 1 spot, maybe 2. You can hold it from here as well, but it's not as deep as an angle. So rather than standing where there's maybe 1, maybe 2 positions you can play and just get pre-fired, there's now 4. There's 1, 2, 3. Well, you can even go further out. Or 4. So I just like to put that there. You can put it on this side as well, like I said, but just covers more space if you put it on that side. The next 2 I like to put is on the back side of this. I'll put 1 here. You can put it on the other side if you want. Oh no, you can't. Sorry, you put it on this side here, and then you vault up. And obviously that's nothing special. But then when you put one on the top of this door frame. Nice. When you put one on the top of this door frame, it gives you a mad one-way. You can crouch here, make it even like harder of an angle. And anybody that drops the hatch here, because a lot of people like to just rush and drop this visa hatch. They'll drop this visa hatch, and then see this. And there's no way anybody that's dropped this hatch is going to see you. Like, no matter where you peek it. Even crouch is hard to see. They would have to prone to see if you're at the top there. Maybe they can see you here if you're peeking that pixel, but like, nobody's winning that fight realistically. If they come in through, a lot of people like to come in through this secret tunnel here, and then they'll sort of peek this, they'll go around here, and then they'll start pushing this hallway, and then at that point they're dead. There's nothing they can do if they try and push that hallway. But you might not want to use 2 Azamis doing it, so you can like put them other places as well. I see a lot of people like to sort of open up this wall here, reinforce this one, and put his armies on the side of this, on the side of this like water fountain thing. But I personally don't do it. But yeah, that's another solution. It's another option, sorry. And with the final army that I missed over there, I usually like to just put it up on the side of this wall here. I put it around this area, and then I can crouch here and have an angle on the feet when they're running past. But you got to care for the drone hole. So like, it's typically I'll do that at like the start of a round to catch like a rush, maybe if someone's trying to rush in. But as soon as they start making pressure on the breach or the drone hole, like if I know somebody's at the drone hole, or like somebody's watching through the drone hole, maybe I can leave. Like, they're not gonna headshot you through the drone hole, so you might take a little bit of damage and then you can just run away. Like, it's not the end of the world realistically. So yeah, that's these armies I like to do. This one, the 2 there, and then the one on the side here, like on the side of this wall like that, and then you can crouch below it. I'm gonna go on to the top floor now. Alright, so we're on the top floor site now. The way that I like to play Azami on the top floor is to sort of hold down this spaghetti area and top yellow area. So I'll put my Azamis over by top yellow. You want to break this, and then put an Azami on the sort of top of this lamp here. Doesn't have to be perfect, just somewhere high up on the lamp basically. And then you want to put one a little bit lower down on this side of this cabinet here. Again, they don't have to be perfect, just around that area. And then you can vault up on this and have a really like impossible to kill one-way angle onto the yellow stairs push, which a lot of people like to push yellow, because like generally when you play Consulate, there's 2 pushes that people will do. They'll push yellow, they'll breach this, they'll come in, and they'll go on the bathroom window, or they'll go from like, and then CO windows and maybe this window as well. Or they'll go from admin side. That's generally the 2 pushes you'll see. So having this, it makes it basically impossible to push this angle. Because me coming up this, I'm having to watch this. I'm looking there. I'm going around here. I'm saying, whoa, what's that? Okay, I'm gonna crouch and I'm gonna swing this, and like there's no way. If I'm seeing this, I'm thinking somebody's gonna be maybe standing up here or crouched here, not on top of the table holding a pixel peak. Like there's no that would not. To get this fight, you have to go like this, and there's no way anybody's winning that. Like there's no way anybody's realizing, okay, I need to go close to that. They're just gonna be a freebie for you. The next, I like to set up the site like this by making a rotate here with my impact, and making these holes with my deagle. Because obviously I play the SMG in game, and then I'll put one on the side here of this table. Just this like gives you a safer position to play rather than just having a crouch behind. Like this way you can still be visible. And you can sort of play this to isolate angles onto the windows. You can swing this window. You can peek the breach. You can peek the plant. It's just like a way to isolate angles by using this cover. And obviously then you're safe to hold this. You have to worry about the bathroom window, but that's where the next one comes into play. Generally I'll just sort of put it on the side of the door frame here, just to make me safe, because there's no, like, if you need to go into the bathroom, you've got this. And then if this gets in the way and nobody's on the bathroom window, you're like, they're going for an admin side push, you can just destroy it. Like it's not the end of the world. It takes 3 punches to get rid of it. Or you can sort of use it maybe, but it's not as cool. Like it's not as cool as the other ones. So yeah, I'll put that there just so I can play here safely, and not have to worry about the bathroom window so much. You have to worry about this window because these holes are open, but you can sort of play around it. You can check, nobody's watching, okay, I'll swing this, okay, check this again, nope, okay, cool, stuff like that. And for the final one, I just kind of put it on here, on the side of the sink, just to make this rotate more safe, because from this window you can see through the rotate hole, I believe. You can see sort of deep, like here. I'll just ping above it here. You can see deep like that. Okay, you can't see as far as the rotate hole, but if you're coming through the rotate hole, you're going to be visible. So just like put this there to protect you, basically, so you can come through the rotate hole. You can hold prone maybe in case someone jumps in. You can maybe even open up this with your deagle, and then just like there's no way anybody's jumping in this window anyway. Like with the Azamis here, nobody's just going to jump in. So, but if they do, you've got this. So yeah, that's just if you do want to play in this bathroom, you've got this. Like let's say they're going for an admin side push. You don't need to hold up yellow because nobody's coming here anymore. You can just get your teammate to break this, or you can break this, and then you can retake the bathroom control, and then you can play around bathroom and look that way. So yeah, this is the top floor site. I'm trying to go pretty quickly. I don't want to spend too long making these, like doing the. I just want to give you guys the information and then go on to the next one. Alright, so we're onto the piano room now. Before like making this video, I didn't have sort of any ideas for where to use Azami on this site because I didn't really ever play it. Generally, if it gets to this site, it's usually 2-0 on the round count. So I'm running around with a 1.5, thinking I'm the best at the game. So I've had to go through and think of some cool ones. So this is what I've kind of cooked up a little bit. I've opened this just for the sake of the thing. But you can like reinforce one of these walls if you want to, preferably this one. Yeah, that's just what I'm thinking about. I'll open up here as well, like head angles, and reinforce this one. But again, that's not really necessary. It's just a bit more extra cover for you. But some things that I was thinking about possibly doing is firstly going like this, opening up a little bit of an angle here. And then on the back side of this, you can kind of put one high up here, like that. And then you can also go into here and put it into this sort of lobby, lounge, and put one on the top of this bar. And then from this, you can sort of get like a one-way onto the lobby door. And you're protected from this Azami, and this blocks their vision, and this protects you. And then if someone tries to come through lobby and here, they just... Or if they come from the visa side, you can just kind of sort of use this as another one way there. It's not as effective for the visa push, but from the attacker's point of view, if they're standing up and you're standing up at the top there, they can't see you. They can see you if you're on the left or the right, but if you're on the middle, they can't really see you. They have to crouch. So, like, by the time they've realised, okay, I need to crouch, they're gone. Like, it's a freebie. Obviously, then this leaves this walls open. I'll reinforce this wall, reinforce these two, obviously, and reinforce these two. But yeah, so that's the first one. The first two is armies. The next is army I like to put on the side here. Or yeah. And this means that when you come through this door here on site, you're not visible. Like, you're safe. You can safely rotate through the door without having someone holding you from the lounge. And you can also play close up on it and peek around the corner here. With this reinforced, there's kind of like a little gap here. So you can use this as army to hold that, and then back up the person that's playing on this one. And it just kind of creates like a little crossfire for you. For the next one, I sort of put it on the front side of this piano here. You want to be careful again, because sort of bits protrude out, so if you put it on the bottom bit here, it's probably going to get stuck on the top bit there. So I just kind of put it on the piano, and then you can play here and hold this door. You can hold the piano door. You like play around this army and make weird pixel angles, because this piano, after the rework, this piano is like made out of metal. I don't know what on earth they made this piano out of, but this piano used to be wall bangable in the old Consulate. So now this position is fully safe to play. Obviously there's the floor. You could get bucked out, but then you can just move back here where it's concrete, and you're safe. And then you're safe in this position, and you can just sort of play around this army. Hold this. You can hold basically all the pushes into sight apart from the lobby breach. If they breach this lobby wall and go and plant maybe here, that's the only spot you can't stop from this position here. You can stop someone jumping in here. You can stop someone coming in from lobby. You can stop someone coming in from the other side. So yeah, it's a really strong position, this, and this just helps it make it even more like strong to play. For the finalist army, I like to put it on here. Sort of, doesn't have to be perfect, just anywhere somewhere high up, like somewhat high up, so that you can have a one way when they jump in, if someone tries to jump in this window, which is not very common, but I was struggling to find places to put the Lasses army, and this is a pretty cool spot. So you put it somewhat high up. If someone jumps in, you've got a one way on the feet, or you can even swing around a bit more aggressive here and hold them like directly when they jump in, like that's directly below the window. So if someone jumps in, instantly gonna just be a freebie for you. Or you can play it more passively and sort of be holding different angles, wait for the sound cue, someone jumping in, and then okay, swing that, gone, freebie, stuff like that. So yeah, that's all these armies I like to do for Consulate. If you enjoyed this, drop a like. I was gonna do the lair video, and do like his armies on lair, but I don't want to rush into making his armies for a map that I haven't really had enough time playing yet. I'd rather make sure I find stuff that works for me and will work for you guys. I don't want to just rush in and make like rubbish. So give us a bit more time to cook up on that one, and then I'll make a lair video of his armies on there. But yeah, thanks for watching. In a bit, fellas.